Diamond Head, the most recognizable landmark on Oahu. While hiking the historic trail to the summit, you are rewarded with stunning panoramic views of Waikiki and the Pacific Ocean. There are military bunkers from World War I as well as World War II along the trail. The crater is a volcanic tuff cone, and its name comes from British sailors in the 1800s who mistakenly identified calcite crystals on the slopes as diamonds. The Diamond Head hike is a moderate 1.6-mile round-trip trail with a 560-foot elevation gain. Geologists estimate the crater itself is approximately 300,000 years old and has been dormant ever since. The hike begins on a paved path, transitions to a dirt trail, includes switchbacks, a long staircase, and a lighted tunnel to reach the summit. The military used Diamond Head as a coastal defense system, establishing Fort Ruger in 1906 to protect Honolulu. Between 1906 and 1921, the military built numerous structures: Battery Harlow, observation posts, headquarters buildings, and troop quarters. The area was reinforced during World War II, with some installations remaining in use, such as Battery 407 and the Fire Control Station, which served as a lookout post. From the 1930s to the mid-1960s, the site was also used by the Hawaii Army National Guard for pistol and rifle training. Today, parts of the military installations, including Battery 407 and the Berkheimer Tunnel, have been repurposed for current use by the National Guard and Hawaii State Civil Defense. Its original Hawaiian name is Leahi, which translates to brow of the tuna, referring to the ridgeline of the crater. Another translation is wreath of fire, referencing a time when the Hawaiians lit the rim on fire for navigation.
I'm swimming that way.
Several sacred altars once graced the hillside of Diamond Head, and at least one was used for human sacrifice. Here, religious ceremonies and human sacrifices were held to appease and gain favor with the gods. Although the slopes of Diamond Head have stood witness to some of the bloodiest rituals of Hawaiian religion, this same mountain has been the enchanting landmark that lingers on as the symbol of Waikiki. To ancient Hawaiians, this towering edifice was a crucial navigational landmark. Its imposing silhouette was a guide for voyagers throughout the Pacific Ocean. The wind is very strong as you approach the summit. In fact, it blew my hat off and was dangling on a small piece of brush that had stopped it from going over the edge. The hat meant a lot to me, as I was given it the day before by the surf school instructor that took us out surfing for my birthday. I jumped over the railing and laid on my belly to stabilize myself as best I could. As I inched forward, I could see hundreds of feet down the cliff. With one hand, I grabbed a piece of brush to hold myself back, and with the other, I reached out as far as I could. I was barely able to reach it, but I did. With my hat safely back in hand, we proceeded down the mountain, stopping along the way to enjoy the spectacular views. The first commercial concert to take place inside Diamond Head was the Diamond Head Crater Festival in 1969, and many more followed throughout the 1970s and beyond. Some of the names you might recognize are Carlos Santana, Journey, Styx, America, Fleetwood Mac, Jefferson Airplane, War, Tower of Power, and the Grateful Dead. Once we were back in the crater near the parking lot, we got some Dole Whip to celebrate our journey and the fact that I was not the next human sacrifice to the gods. Thanks for watching.